It is Friday, it is the weekend, it is now my vacation, and it is also the Booktube-A-Thon. So that can only mean one thing, and that is my Booktube-A-Thon TBR and Friday Reads. Hi everyone, it is Samantha. I hope you guys had a fabulous week. I know myself, I am very excited today because today is finally my vacation. It's the first day of my vacation from work. I am taking next week off, and this year I happened to coincide with the Booktube-A-Thon, so I'm very excited. And we also had a pizza party today at work, and they close the office at 3. So I would say it's a pretty dang good day. And I am very excited that I don't have to set my alarm for a whole week. So yay for waking up when you want to. So as a lot of us know, next week is the Booktube-A-Thon. That is our big community event where we all get together for a week and we complete challenges, try to read as much as we can, do video challenges, things like that. It's a very fun-filled week. I did my first one last year, but I had to work, and so I couldn't devote as much time as I would have wanted to it. But this year, as I said, I'm on vacation, so I'll be able to hopefully read a lot more and do more of the video challenges and things like that. So I'm very excited. I've also determined what my 7 books will be for the Booktube-A-Thon, and I'm excited to share them with you all now. So for the first challenge, it was to choose a book with blue on the cover. So I had 4 options that I could not decide between. Those options were The Crystal Cave, The Iron Ship, Changeless, and Emily Climbs. So I couldn't decide between those 4 books. So I took to Instagram and Twitter and my family and friends and had people vote between those 4 books to help me decide. The overwhelming amount of votes were split between Changeless and Emily Climbs, and Emily Climbs won by 1 vote. I kid you not, I literally won by 1 vote. Emily Climbs got 22 votes, Changeless got 21 votes, and then Iron Ship got 10, and The Crystal Cave got 3. Apparently a lot of people didn't want me to read The Crystal Cave. So needless to say, Emily Climbs will be one of my books for the Booktube-A-Thon, which I'm very excited about because I read the first book and I loved it, so time to move on to book 2. Plus, the cover depicts what I wish my outside environment would be. Snowy and cold. Instead, I am stuck in the Sahara, or at least what feels like the Sahara. I'm ready for autumn and winter. Yes. So challenge number 2 was to read a book by an author who shares the same first letter as the first letter of your last name. So apparently, I do not have any books by an author whose last name starts with U. So I decided to go with my first name and use S, and I chose Michael J. Sullivan's The Rose and the Thorn. This is his 2nd prequel novel in the Rayuria Chronicles, and one I have not read yet, so I'm excited to get back with Royce and Hadrian, and so I'm pretty happy with this choice, even if it is with my first name instead of my last name. We're just gonna go with it, guys. Challenge number 3 was to read someone else's favorite book. Again, I took to Twitter for this one because I wanted somebody to let me know what their favorite book was, and hopefully it will be one that I own because I don't really want to go out and buy books for the Booktube-A-Thon, if you know what I mean. And a lot of people suggested Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. So I have not read this yet. I've had it on my shelf for over a year, and I decided since that many people it's their favorite book, I will go ahead and pull it off my shelf and read it. Seems like a fun one for a read-a-thon, and I keep hearing great things about it, and I will now see for myself what I think. Challenge number 4 was to read a book that you just acquired. I actually acquired several books around the same time, so I chose one of those, and that one is House of Hades by Rick Riordan, the 4th book in the Heroes of Olympus series. I'm very excited to read this one because I love the Heroes of Olympus series so far. They're hilarious, really fun books, and they make me feel happy, and they're really quick reads. So again, I think a very good pick for a read-a-thon. Challenge number 5 is to finish a book without letting go of it, and I think along with a lot of other people, I am choosing a graphic novel, but the graphic novel I chose is The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. This is the Super Nintendo game, also my very first Zelda game, and it has been put into graphic novel form, so I am excited to read it because I love that Zelda game. It holds a very special place in my heart, and I'm sure I will enjoy reading this one cover to cover in one sitting. Challenge number 6 is to read a book that you really want to read, and for this one I am choosing Serafina by Rachel Hartman. This is one I have been meaning to get to for a long time. I'm also going to be buddy reading this with Felicia from Little Prairie Library and Caitlin from Kitty G, so hopefully we can continue to inspire each other to read through this during the week and get it finished, but I'm excited to see what I think of this because I hear very mixed reviews, but I love fantasy and I love dragons, so I am hoping I will enjoy it myself, but we shall see. And challenge number 7 is to read 7 books, so I went to my bookshelf and pulled one off that I've been meaning to read for a while. And that book is The Broken Blade by Kelly McCullough, which I am 99.9% certain I am pronouncing incorrectly, so I am sorry, Kelly. This is a fantasy book. I don't know much about it. It seems to follow an assassin. It caught my eye one day on Amazon and I decided to pick it up because I love fantasy and I like assassin books, so it seemed like an obvious decision. Anyway, I decided to pick this one up. It's not very long. It's only 282 pages. So again, one that I think will be good for a read-a-thon and one I've been wanting to read. So those are my picks for the Booktube-A-Thon. I'm very excited about them. I'm hoping to read a lot since I have the whole week off and participate in the video challenges and things. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. But before the Booktube-A-Thon starts, I do have a couple of weekend reads for this weekend. I'm going to continue reading Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell. I do not anticipate finishing this in July as I had first hoped to, but I did read a lot of big books in July. I read a couple of like 800-page books, so those took up most of my time. So I know I'm not going to be finishing it. I'll probably be finishing in August, but I do want to get a good chunk read before the Booktube-A-Thon starts. And the same thing goes with the Three Musketeers from Alexandre Dumas. This is another one due to Buddy Reads and Robin Hobb, because I cannot not read Robin Hobb's books because they are amazing. You know I had to put Robin Hobb in this video somewhere. So I didn't get as much of this book read as I had wanted to this month, but I want to get a good chunk read this weekend because I am really, really liking it. This book is so good and so much fun, and I want to know what's going to happen. So aside from my reading, I don't have anything too big planned. I do have this next week off, but it's going to be a nice relaxing staycation, which I'm very much looking forward to. Don't know what it's going to pop up, don't know, but I will go with it, whatever it is, I am sure. I just want to get a lot of reading done, to get a lot of coloring, video games, things I haven't been able to have time to do in a while, and just kind of do it and relax and take my time. And I anticipate enjoying it very much. Alright guys, that is it for my Friday Reads Booktube-A-Thon TBR video. If you guys are going to be participating in the Booktube-A-Thon, I wish you guys all the best of luck. You guys will do fantastic. And remember guys, read-a-thons are fun. You don't have to stress out about how many books you're going to read. Just have fun doing it and joining in with the community and all that fun stuff. It'll be great. So I wish everyone luck. I hope you guys all enjoy your books. Let me know down in the comments what some of your books are, or if you've read any of these and you like them, or just whatever you want to throw down in the comments, feel free to do so. I thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and until next time, happy reading. Bye. Better reading this one with Felicia from Little Prairie Ridery. Felicia from Little Prairie Ride. Cannot say your channel name. I just chose one off my shelf that isn't. Oh, what? By Kelly Mc.